In a few weeks, thousands of kids will head to summer camp across the state of Texas. But at this very moment, and think about this one, 7 out of every 10 camps do not have approval to open back up.
And because of the loss of life at Camp Mystic, all camps now have to comply with stricter safety rules. To investigate, Robert Arnold traveled to one of the largest camps in the state to see how stricter oversight guidelines are being implemented.
So what are your activities here?
We do really just traditional camp activities.
Eddie Walker is the executive director of Mount Lebanon Camp and Conference Center. How many different churches send people here?
I would say that's going to be around 300 to 400 churches.
The camp is in Cedar Hill, a stone's throw from Dallas. Mount Lebanon has been in operation since 1945 and serves about 12,000 campers a summer. How are you doing with complying with the new laws that were passed by the legislature?
It's challenging, but all good.
So when the first campers arrive this year, what is going to be different for them and their parents from when they arrived this time last year?
We will have training when campers arrive. Parents will have access to our emergency action plan. If they have questions about camp, they'll be able to go and see what our plan is.
Camps are required to have detailed emergency plans for everything from floods to tornadoes. These plans have to include evacuation routes, communication protocols, and coordination with local emergency managers. Walker says Mount Lebanon's plans have always included these details, but under the new laws this year, the camp's plans were sent back for revision. What are things that they asked you to change?
Some of it was semantics, some of it was just language, that we will do something. They want it to be present tense, that it has been done. At the point we're writing it, we're still putting these processes all into place.
In the past, inspectors with the Texas Department of State Health Services, commonly referred to as DSHS, did not evaluate a camp's emergency plan, just checked whether it had one.
DSHS outsourced the oversight of those emergency plans to an outside security company.
That's a big change this year. We've learned the state is now using National EMR, an emergency response company in Schertz, Texas, to help review all camps' emergency plans.
We're just getting hit with some new things like, okay, we put in emergency PA speakers across our camp, and they want to know, well, how would a deaf camper how's that going to help them, or what are the accommodations for that?
Walker is confident Mount Lebanon will meet all requirements, but it's indicative of a learning curve camps are facing. Walker is also president of the Texas section of the Christian Camp and Conference Association, and he's hearing the concerns.
Typically, when we gather camp leaders here, we'll invite DSHS to come in and say, what are the new pool rules? What are the new playground rules? We were scheduled to have them here in February to address 400 camp leaders who gathered here for Christian Camp Conference Association, and they pulled their speakers for that question and answer.
Did they give you a reason?
It was not the camp people, but legal reasons.
And the Department of State Health Services is being sued by several families who lost children during last year's flood. Officials with that agency say National EMR's role this year is to help review these emergency plans to determine if the plans meet the requirements of the new laws. But the final determination is still made by the state. However, state officials said most plans have been sent back for revision this year. And when we checked the current roster of youth camps, we saw that out of 363 youth camps, 76% still had license applications pending approval. Only 3 camps showed licenses approved until next year. The remaining camps show licenses expiring in the next couple of months. Live in the newsroom, Robert Arnold, KPRC 2 News.